Hello, hello! Welcome back to Project Sekai Story Summaries. I'm really excited for today's event, which is the infamous Mizu 2 and What Lies Behind, What Lies Ahead. I'm so happy to finally be here! Not only does this event feature the Wanderer's Journey set, which is one of my favorites, it's also the event that brought Lower One's Eyes into the game. Thank you, Mizu 2! I've been really into Lower recently, so much so that I'd say it's probably my favorite Night Chord song as of right now. I don't know, there's just something about it. I also know a little bit about this event's story prior to reading it, only really about Mizuena, because of course that's what I'd know. Fun fact, when I write these summaries, I'm actually experiencing the event's story for the first time. The only events I had read prior to this project were the main story plus the first 3 focuses, so it goes without saying that I'm having a blast going through these and being like, I know that one! I should probably get into the actual information part now, that's what you're here for. What Lies Behind, What Lies Ahead ran on the JP server from October 31st to November 9th, 2021. As I've already mentioned, the commission song for this event is Lower One's Eyes, or just Lower for short. Before we begin, let's place our bets to see if this event will start out on a Night Chord call. I'll give you some time to lock in your answer. Alrighty, time's up. If you guessed that we wouldn't start on a Night Chord call, why would you do that? Of course we start on Night Chord. They're called Night Chord at 25 for a reason. Okay, I'm sorry, that was mean. I was kinda hoping they wouldn't start on Night Chord too. But, predictably, that's where the event begins. We see a short scene of the music video finally being released for the song that made Mafu smile, and the subsequent uploading of the song. Everyone is glad to be finished with the song that caused a lot of grief for everyone involved, so they all get to bed pretty soon after the song is uploaded. The next day, Musique wakes up and immediately checks on how the song is doing. It's being met with lots of high praise and has garnered a large amount of views in the short time it's been released, which makes Musique feel relieved. They think about all the effort that went into this particular song and how amazing everyone in the group is. Kanade and her ever-present determination, Mafu and Anna and their bravery in confronting their difficult feelings. But Musique? She still can't bring herself to move forward. She's still keeping secrets. It's making them want to isolate themselves again. Anna messages Mizuki and freaks out over the view count, already asking her about having an after-party. Mizuki makes an excuse about not knowing her work schedule, and Anna takes it initially, saying she'll ask Kanade and Mafu in the meantime. Just as Mizuki starts to think of another way to shut herself in her room, Anna texts her, "You are coming, right? These things aren't as fun when you're not there." I think this event is gonna make me scream about Mizuena a lot, huh? Mizuki obviously caves to Enna and promises to be there. They also tease her a bit, and a slew of mildly annoyed Enna messages follow, but Mizuki just smiles to herself and wishes to grow closer to everyone someday. Fast forward to the victory feast, we're treated to a nice, long scene of pure banter. It's not anything worth giving detail to, but definitely fun to watch. They talk at the diner for hours, only starting to head home around sunset or so. On the way back, Night Chord runs into a few familiar faces. It's An and the rest of VBS. An spots Mizuki from afar and runs over to say hi, the rest of the squad trailing behind her. Kohana immediately thanks Mizuki for her help at the school festival, Akito and Toya offer quick hellos, and Mizuki is pleasantly surprised to see everyone. An asks whom Mizuki's with, and the Night Chord members introduce themselves. Anna goes last, and An immediately clocks her as Akito's sister. He pulls out the "unfortunately" in response, and goddammit, Akito, you had just started to redeem yourself. But I digress. For all intents and purposes, this was just meant to be a quick greeting in passing, but Anna stops An just before they're about to part ways again to ask her what Mizuki's like in school. An is surprised by this question, as is Mizuki. They ask Anna, "What's gotten into you all of a sudden?" Which is so real! Anna, why are you asking An this now? In front of literally everyone? The secondhand embarrassment is palpable. Thankfully, An shows mercy and just says that Mizuki is a free-spirited individual. She somehow gets good grades despite all the school she skips, and can even teach the material on top of all of that. Mizuki acts all flustered. Mafu says that she needs to start heading home though, and that spurs everyone to part ways for real this time. Mizuki sighs in relief once they're out of earshot. Back at home, Mizuki is still a little shaken from their encounter with An. She knows it's because VBS was in danger of learning about her secret, but still. Would it be all that bad if they knew? She outright says, I wouldn't mind if it's them, which is super sweet. But then she realizes it's more about Night Court knowing her secret than VBS. Mizuki goes down this rabbit hole of imagining the group's reaction and convincing herself that they'd all be accepting and willing to listen, unlike some unknown people in the past. She worries herself sick all the way until 1 a.m., falling into that nasty habit of self-isolation. Mizuki messages Night Court and says that she doesn't feel well and won't be joining the call for tonight. Everyone sends her warm wishes and Mizuki smiles to herself. She has to tell them. They deserve to know. But Mizuki can't bring herself to do it. Not telling everyone is making her feel worse and worse, but despite all that, they can't make any progress. Why is it so hard for me to just be me? Skipping forward to the morning, Mizuki ended up staying awake the entire night. She notices this and the light in her eyes is gone. And I do mean that literally. The light reflection in the eyes of the sprite is completely missing. She convinces herself that everything's going to be fine. Even if they do find out eventually, everything's going to be just fine. The next night arrives and the Night Court call goes smoothly. Progress is being made on their next song and nobody suspects a thing. Mizuki tries to invite everyone to go check out a new VR gaming place that opened up near the station, but Mafuyu and Enna are busy and Kanade says that VR makes her feel sick. So that's strike 3 for Mizuki. Enna does notice that it's been a while since Mizuki tried inviting everyone out together, and wonders if they've made any progress with that thing. We all know the thing she's talking about, I hope? The next day, all of Night Court meets up in the Sekai so the Vocaloids can listen to the demo of their newest song. I'm really liking this growing pattern. It's really sweet that everyone is getting involved with the production, not just the original 4 members. Anyway, the song plays and Mafuyu approves. Mizuki gives Enna a new nickname, and Meiko watches from her usual distance, zeroing in on Mizuki. Of course, Luka notices and saunters her sly ass over Meiko to question her. Meiko tries to look away from Mizuki, but Luka notices too fast, and the two start talking about them. We don't get to hear exactly what they're talking about, though, because the POV switches to Enna, who just spots the two Vocaloids talking and catches Mizuki's name being brought up. I need to find another way to refer to the Night Court members, because I feel like half of these videos are just me saying Mizuki, Enna, Mafuyu, or Kanade over and over and over and over again. Mizuki creeps up on Enna from behind and jump scares her a little, saying that everyone's going to head back now that they're finished. Enna looks a little distracted, but agrees to leave anyway. Mizuki, you gotta stop doing this whole mask thing. As soon as the call is finished for the night, the light in their eyes disappears again. She convinces herself that she still had fun, but... The scene convinces to the next day. Enna says that her mom canceled on their Sunday outing, though this is a lie. Enna was the one that canceled because she was worried about Mizuki, and says that she's available to go with Mizuki to that VR place. Mizuki is super happy about this, but her face falls as soon as Enna mutes to keep working. Fast forward to Sunday, the girls do a little shopping before the time for their reservation arrives. It's all normal shopping stuff, until Enna says that she needs to go to the bathroom. She starts to head that way, but takes a quick look back at Mizuki, who, in Enna's words, looks awful. She runs back over and asks Mizuki if everything's okay, and of course, Mizuki says yes. But, character development time! Enna tells Mizuki to cut the shit and tell her what's wrong. There may not be anything physically wrong, but Enna can tell that something is on their mind, so she reminds Mizuki that she's always available to listen. Mizuki's face goes completely blank, and she says with absolutely no emotion, "No, nothing's bothering me. I have nothing to talk about." They gasp suddenly and go right back to their normal voice, saying they don't feel well and have to go home, running off before Enna can even get a word in. Mizuki bursts through the door of her room and takes her time in recovering. It seems like she ran all the way back home. Of course, they berate themselves for making Enna worry about her again. A splitting pain in their head causes them to stumble and... Alright, this next part is super vague. I'm not exactly sure what happened here, so I'll try my best. The next shot is of Mizuki's untrained card from the event, which features her standing in front of the bathroom mirror/sink. They say, "This can't be right. I was handling everything so well up until now." This could mean a lot of things, and I think that's intentional of the writing, so I'm not going to try and speculate. I'll just leave it there for now, since the event does too, jumping to Enna's POV. Enna is worried sick, understandably. She's also extremely frustrated about the whole situation. Though she does remember that Luca and Mako were talking about Mizuki, and that they might know something, so she heads over to the Sekai to ask them. Mako is of little help, unfortunately. She tells Enna that even if she did know the specifics of what was happening, she wouldn't tell Enna anyway. Mako believes that everyone should focus on their own issues first. Kind of valid, but what Enna says next is a little bit more valid in my eyes. It's hard to solve problems like this on your own. Without the help of others, Enna wouldn't be where she is today. So talking with Mizuki is definitely better than sitting back and doing nothing. Mako considers this. She still believes that talking can only make things worse, and broad solutions don't work for everyone. But she takes another look at Enna. Enna, who's stubborn and true to her ideals, never bending to the will of anyone else. This might be just what Mizuki needs. Mako tells Enna this before disappearing into the mist. Your ability to watch over Mizuki in this manner may be the key to helping them. Enna leaves the Sekai still confused, turning Mako's words over in her head. The next day, we cut to the rooftop of Kamiyama High. It's near twilight, and Mizuki finds herself there after a long day of classes. She's grateful for the distraction school provided, but still feels exhausted all the same. Mizuki's guard drops and all of their usual anxieties flood their thoughts again. They got too close to everyone, and she knows that she shouldn't have, given everything that's happened in the past. A black screen flashback of some unnamed people cycles through, calling Mizuki an attention seeker, difficult to deal with, and weird, among other things. Mizuki knows deep down that Night Court would accept her. They would continue with their work like nothing had changed, but Mizuki doesn't think she can bear it. They wonder aloud, would life be so much easier if everyone just vanished from this world? The cold wind blows by, and Mizuki remarks that the scene before them now is the complete opposite from the school festival. Empty and quiet, just like the Sekai. Leave it to our favorite stubborn artist to change the energy, because Enna enters the roof at that precise moment. Mizuki asks her what she's doing here, and Enna says, "Looking for you, silly." Mizuki wasn't answering her phone, so Enna resorted to asking On for help. Mizuki quickly and awkwardly apologizes for ditching Enna at the mall the day before, and tries to reassure Enna, but Enna just dismisses their excuses and says that she's here to talk about something else. Enna knows something is bothering Mizuki. That much is painfully obvious. She gives Mizuki one last chance to open up on their own, but Mizuki resorts to cheap jokes and denial once again. Enna sighs and says that she sees right through Mizuki, and as their friend, just wants to help them, the same way they help Kanade or Mafia whenever they're in a bad spot. Mizuki is a little taken aback by this. Enna is calling them her friend. Enna thinks Mizuki is her friend? Yes! Oh my god, are you blind, Mizuki Akiyama? Good lord! Mizuki thinks that Enna might be able to understand. And here's where Enna makes her fated promise. Mako says that sometimes talking can make things worse. Maybe they do in this case. So if that's how it is, Enna will wait as long as she has to for Mizuki to tell her their secret. It doesn't matter how long it'll take, Enna will wait, and that's a promise. Mizuki is clearly touched by this and wants to tell Enna the truth right then and there, but those awful memories of theirs pop back up and push Mizuki's courage back down. They tell Enna that they won't be able to share their secret right now, but when she's ready, she hopes Enna will listen. This one background track plays during the scene that I like to call the hopeful track. It plays during especially emotional or impactful moments, and it just makes the whole scene so special. But all good things must come to an end. Enna is about to be late for class, so she runs to look for her bag, leaving Mizuki alone with her thoughts. Mizuki lied. They lied to Enna. They feel awful about it, calling herself a terrible person. She thinks Enna will be really mad when she figures that out. And she will, right? Isn't there anyone out there who can tell her all this for me? Enna says a quick goodbye to Mizuki, and as the door to the rooftop clicks shut, Mizuki murmurs a final apology to the empty sky. Well, we've reached the end of the story for today. I'm sorry to end it on such a sad note, but I think Mizuki is allergic to happy endings, and I can't really do anything about that. I'll briefly mention the live show because I'm upset that they didn't perform lower and chose Composing the Future instead, but whatever. Miku gives Mizuki a hug before the song, so that's cute. I knew this event would be sad, but I'm still feeling it a little more than I thought I would. I mean, it's night chord, so heavy emotions kind of come with the program, but still. This one was a little rough. Maybe because I'm a Mizuki fan, I guess. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. This one was a long one, wasn't it? I hope you like longer videos because the events just get longer and longer from here. So I should get to work. Next up is a mixed unit Mafia focus, the warmth of intersecting melodies. I'll see you then.
ごめんね、ヘナ。